आज किरण एकेडमी ने एक ऐप लॉन्च की है, आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक दी गई है, आप डाउनलोड कीजिए। उसमें आपको सारे फ्री कोर्सेज मिलेंगे, प्लेसमेंट के कोर्सेज मिलेंगे, टेक्निकल मॉक इंटरव्यूज मिलेंगे। सारा डेटा हमने कंसोलिडेट किया हुआ है जिससे आप कोई भी इंटरव्यू को पास कर सकते हो, ट्राई कर सकते हो, एटलीस्ट अपना प्रिपरेशन और अच्छा एक लेवल पे ले जा सकते हो। बहुत सारे कोर्सेज भी है उसमें जहाँ पे आप बाय कर सकते हो, पेड कोर्सेज है। बहुत छोटा छोटा अमाउंट हम चार्ज कर रहे हैं, उसके अंदर आपको प्री रिकॉर्डेड सेशंस भी मिलेंगे। बहुत सारी चीज़ें ये ऐप में लेके आए हम, सारा डेटा हमने कंसोलिडेट किया है। आज तक का हमारा एक्सपीरियंस उसमें आपको दिखेगा, हमने कितना काम किया हुआ है जो आपको फ्री में भी बहुत कुछ देके जाएगा। हेलो एवरीवन, दिस इज किरण। Today we are going to take one interview which is 2024 pass out from Solapur Orchid College, and she is from CS background. So she has just recently joined the classes and she wanted to give an interview. So we are evaluating her, we are discussing with her, and the same interview you can just refer for your preparation and understand how interviewer behave with the candidates, how interviewer ask questions, how you need to answer those questions, and how interviewers see cross questioning on those questions. So welcome Mansi. Okay, so let's start.
Yes, sir.
You are from which college?
I am from NSS College of Solapur.
Okay, so how far the Solapur is from Pune?
It's from 6 hours.
It is for 6 hours.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what do you think, how many kilometers
It is from 350 kilometers.
from Pune?
Yes, from Pune is 350
Okay.
kilometers.
So by which vehicle you go?
Bus.
By bus. Okay, great. You done your HSC in Omerga. What is this?
Umarga is my city name.
Okay, okay. And 10th also from the same.
Yes.
Great. So you have got good percentage, like more than 70 I see everywhere.
Yes, sir.
CGPA. And final year result is not it there?
Yes, because
It's waiting.
yes, sir.
Okay. What is this Zensar technologies? What you have done there?
So Zensar companies come to our college. In this they provided exam or training. In this they take the exam, and in this they selected some students for providing Java technology training.
Okay, by Zensar.
By
But
Zensar.
here you wrote SQL training.
Yes, they provided two trainings. The first one is Java and the second one is
So
the
you opted for SQL training, you are saying.
Yes, sir.
Great, 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 great. What is this Google Cloud?
So basically, it is a program. In this, Google provides some goodies to the users. In this, we have to perform some tasks, then achieve medals like medal 1, 2, 3. In this, I get the medal number 3, and Google provided me
So
some
you
goodies.
got third rank in this.
Yes.
What is Google Cloud?
Google Cloud is a
Anything, what you know about it?
it is used for the storing the data and on this, and the Google organizes the fun element in this. In this, we can perform some task, and Google will appreciating our
Work.
work for giving some goodies.
Okay, great. So these are the industrial training. I think 5 you have done. Okay.
Yes, sir.
No problem. Languages I'm seeing here Java, HTML, CSS, JDBC, MySQL. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What is there in advanced Java? Which topics?
In the advanced Java, there is a Hibernate, Spring Boot, Jar. These are present in the
Servlet
advanced-
JSP.
Yes, Servlet JSP.
Okay. What do you think in industry mostly use these days?
In the industry, mostly use the Hibernate because it is a more efficient, and it performs in the object-oriented approach to connect with the database.
Spring Boot or Hibernate?
Hibernate.
And Spring Boot?
Spring Boot also is used in the Java.
Okay. Okay. You know GitHub?
Yes, I know.
What is GitHub? Why means what is that word is about? Don't know?
Yes.
No problem. But you wrote GitHub clone, so this is for storing our files into the
Yes.
storage. That's it.
Storage.
Okay. So
Yes.
will you remember this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that is all about your resume. I see more. I'm seeing here C for everyone something. So you know C language also, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Little bit. In which year you had C language in college?
In second year.
In second year. First year no programming language.
Yes, sir. In the first year, C, and C also
Okay.
in the second year.
Okay, so like in Java, what are the object-oriented concepts available?
In the Java, there are so many object-oriented concept in project, in which I know is encapsulation, polymorphism, inheritance, abstraction.
Correct. Okay, so inheritance, what are the advantages?
So the advantages of the inheritance is child class takes the behavior from the parent class. In this, we can reuse the code, and we can save the maintenance or the efforts by reusing the code in the inheritance. We can make it more
More efficient, you
more
can say.
efficient.
Okay, so always try to collect such words. Okay, efficient, maintenance, readability, modular.
Yes.
So I'm guiding everyone those who are seeing this interview. Whenever you talk or whenever you are giving answers, so these are the fillers: efficient word, maintainable, readable. Okay,
Yes.
so prepare for these words. Actually, these words can be plugged anywhere. Why Java is good? It is maintainable, readable, modular, efficient.
Yes, sir.
Getting my this thing? Okay. So Java is a platform independent, right?
Yes, sir.
What does it mean?
It means the bytecode which can run in the any platform like Mac, Linux, and other.
What is the advantage of it?
The advantage is bytecode is get converted by any language in the any machine. It can be run.
Correct. So advantage is like any machine you bring in, it will run.
It
Right.
Yes.
One more thing, I would say like you write once
Yes.
and run multiple times.
Yes.
Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So you don't need to write again and again. So that is saving a time, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, good, very good. What is HTML?
Not prepared, sir.
Not prepared HTML.
Yes.
Okay. But you know the language, HTML language?
Yes.
Yeah, so why it is used?
So basically, it is a hypertext markup language. In this, we can create the front-end page.
Perfect. Now see, you know the answer. And it is very correct, accurate. But still what you said at start? No, I have not prepared. So that happens with every fresher 2024, those who are passing out. Don't worry, you know everything.
Yes, sir.
The only thing is somebody should be there like me who is taking out the material from you. You're getting my point? You know it. See, you have given answer.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay. So don't worry. You wrote MySQL, right?
Yes.
Any other database you know other than MySQL? Have you heard about any word?
I heard about the Oracle.
See.
Yes.
But firstly, what you think? Why to tell the name so that people will ask questions? Then again, you'll say, no, sir, I don't know. I'm not aware about it. Go ahead, whatever you know, and you know very well these things.
Yes.
Okay. So this interview is for everyone, and you are having that daring to come in front of the camera. It's a big thing. Okay.
Yes.
So don't worry, Mansi, you're doing great. Now, in Java, you know collection framework, right?
Yes, sir.
So you know ArrayList.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if I ask you to add elements in ArrayList
Yes.
and sort those, how you'll do?
So in the ArrayList, we have to firstly take the ArrayList import in our class and import also collections. In this, we can use collection.sort method to sort the methods.
Okay. ArrayList is in which package in Java?
ArrayList is in a Java util.package.
Perfect. Util, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You know it. Don't worry. Everything you know. Then what is it like? If you write like this ArrayList and like these brackets, okay? Integer. Okay. So what is this?
So basically, in the ArrayList, we can provide.
So this is in the camera.
Okay. This is the value we can provide.
Can you be little louder, huh?
In the ArrayList, the integer is an object.
Okay. So why we write this? If we want only integers, okay? Then you write this, correct? Great. And what is difference between for loop and while loop? Try how?
So for loop and while loop are used in a Java for iterating the programs. Both are same, but in the while loop, the code of line is increased, but in the for loop, we can perform the task in a single line.
Perfect. That is what I'm saying. Mansi, you know everything. You are giving all answers in a best way. The only thing what happens now, you have not prepared this question.
Yes,
Like what is for loop and what is while loop and what is difference between the for loop and while loop.
yes, sir.
But you know it.
Yes, sir.
So questions will be asked by interviewer randomly.
Yes, sir.
He can ask anything and you know it. So now whatever answers you are giving is perfect. Okay. So don't worry about that. Then what is the superclass of all the exception classes?
The object class is the superclass of the
All the classes.
all
But in exception, which class? What is superclass of exception? Throwable.
Yes,
Throwable. What is that?
throwable.
Which are the keywords used in the exception concept? Try.
Try, catch, and finally are used in the exception. It is try is includes the exception. Catch is handle the exception using the parameters, and finally is used after the try catch get executed.
Perfect. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Then, garbage collection. Why
Yes.
to use it?
So basically, garbage collection is used for the allocating the memory. In this, we can restore the data. When we are restoring that data, they freezes the all working classes.
Correct. So basically, garbage collection is used for deallocating a space. Whatever space is going waste, garbage collector will remove that automatically.
Yes.
And to remove that space, garbage collection look for unclaimed object
Yes.
or unused object. Understood?
Yes.
And once it is identified, garbage collector removes it. Understood? What is encapsulation?
So basically, encapsulation is a core concept in a Java, which is used to bind a data into a single entity. And by using an encapsulation, we provide some restrictions to the user. By providing restrictions, the program will make more secure.
Perfect. What are the access specifiers available in Java?
So basically, access specifiers is used to.
Now, next time, see, this interview is improving you also, right? So don't say basically always, okay?
Okay.
In
Sure.
2 or 3 answers, you said basically, na?
Yes.
Some people have a habit of saying it is nothing but. You don't say that, but you first insert that topic. If I ask you what is exception, it is nothing but. Nothing means nothing.
Yes.
Correct, na? You don't have that habit. That's good. Okay.
Yes.
But now, what was the question?
Access specifiers.
Yeah. What are the access specifiers available?
So there are 4 access specifiers in Java: private, public, default, and protected. In the private access modifiers, the methods and constructors are available within the class. In the protected, methods and constructors are available within the package, and the default, methods and constructors are available in the package, but we cannot access throughout the package. In the public, we can access methods and constructors throughout the package and out of the package.
Correct. Only improvement needed for protected. Okay.
Yes.
Protected means within the same package and in other package also, if it is subclass.
Oh, okay.
Inheritance, right?
Yes.
So very good. Then object class.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, object class is a root class of a Java. In this, object class refers to the superclass in a Java. In this, in the subclass, it refers to superclasses.
What is this NSS team?
Okay, in the college, there is a NSS is used for in this.
NCC?
NSS. It is used for the extracurricular activities.
Like
in
social
the,
service?
Yes, social
Okay.
service like blood camping, cleaning the areas, and providing some goodies to the needed peoples.
Great. So you participated in that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then I just want to ask, like, what you observe in core Java and what you observe in advanced Java. What is the difference between these two? You was coding in core Java also.
Yes.
You was coding for advanced Java also.
Yes.
You are saying core Java is not prepared, and I'm not going to ask on that. Only thing like what difference you observed in both?
So basically, in core Java, there are some concepts are present, and in the advanced Java, we use the databases and front end HTML. All the methods is present in the advanced Java, and we connect it by through some softwares. But in the core Java, only we use this Java programming like basic core Java programs or OOPS programs.
Correct, correct. So guys, those who are seeing this video, you might be understanding like how questions will be. You don't get this question, you rightly answer it, okay?
Yes,
So for others, just to let you know all, like questions are not written always in the book, okay? So questions are prepared by interviewers at runtime. They can ask you anything. Anything means anything. Just like I asked her question, how far Solapur from Pune? I'm not gonna judge her on basis of that answer. Only I wanted to see whether she's aware of it or not. And she already told me 350 kilometers, right?
Yes, sir.
It is correct or wrong, that also doesn't matter to me. Even not. But it should not be like, you should say 1,000 or something.
Yes.
So I can at least guess that thing. Okay, so wonderful. What happens in JDBC?
So JDBC is an API which is used to connect the applications to the database. JDBC uses the JDBC drivers to connect the databases.
What driver? Driver means what?
JDBC driver. Driver is a software which is used to connect the applications, API applications to connect with the database like MySQL.
So, how to load a driver? What are the JDBC steps? JDBC you write a code, right?
Yes.
So first step is what? Class dot for name. Okay. In class dot for name you load a class. Understood?
Yes.
Yeah. Then prepare statement is there. Then connection is there. First connection. Then prepare statement, and then you fire a query. Right?
Yes, sir.
Great. Then coming to what is CSS?
CSS is a cascading style sheet. In this, we can use to style the front-end language like HTML. It is CSS is used in the HTML for styling the attributes.
Styling the attributes. Okay, good. Coming again back to Java, which topic you are more comfortable? Any topic which you feel most easy?
Constructor.
Constructor. Pakka.
Yes, sir.
So how many types of constructor you can write?
There are two types of constructor, default constructor and parameterized constructor. Default constructors means which does not have any parameter. Java provides it. And parameterized constructors means which have a parameters which is provided by the user.
If you make constructor private, then?
Yes, we can make the constructor private. If we make it private, then we can access the code within the program, if we make the constructor private, then we cannot call the object.
Yeah, you cannot create an object, okay? And that's why you cannot call the methods. And if you want to call the methods, then make them static because you don't need to create an object, okay?
Yes,
good. Any other more topic which you feel comfortable?
That is encapsulation.
Encapsulation?
Yes.
Okay. How to implement encapsulation in Java? Like I want to do encapsulation, proper encapsulation. Then how?
So for the proper encapsulation, we have to provide some restrictions by using the if-else or the using the for loops. For loop. By providing the restrictions, we can achieve the proper encapsulation in Java.
Correct. But if this question, let's say you are an interviewer, okay?
Yes, sir.
And I am a candidate. Now ask me, what is the encapsulation?
What is encapsulation?
Okay. So encapsulation is you ask me how to implement encapsulation.
How to implement encapsulation?
Yeah. So still I'll tell the definition. Encapsulation means binding of data into a single entity, and to implement encapsulation we need to put some restrictions, and restrictions are like we need to make our variables private so that nobody can access them directly, but we need to give access of these variables through a public methods, and those methods might be a getter and setter. Now you are an interviewer and I am a candidate. Okay, ask me next question. Ask me any question. Just try.
What is polymorphism?
What is polymorphism? So polymorphism is like behaving differently at different time by same entity. That is what the polymorphism. In Java, we can achieve polymorphism in multiple ways, and I know two ways. One of it is method overloading and another is method overriding. Method overloading is for the compile time polymorphism we are saying, and method overriding means it's a runtime polymorphism that will be implemented by overriding a method. Okay, got it? Ask me next question. You take my interview.
Okay, can constructor be static?
No, constructor cannot be static.
Why?
Okay. Because static is built for methods, okay, and static means it's a class level,
Yes.
and constructor anyway it's a class level, okay, so that's why you cannot make it as a static. Okay, go ahead, ask me
Okay.
anything you ask.
Can you define the different sizes of the data types?
Different size of database, actually.
Data types.
Yeah, I don't know exact size of data types, but I know some of it, and those are like int has 4 bytes, float has 4 bytes, but when you go for bigger numbers like long means it's 8 byte, then double it's 8 byte, then boolean it's a 1 byte, beat is 1, then short that is also 1 byte. So kind of these things, but I don't know that in detail. Okay, so you understood how to answer.
Yes.
Even if I don't know, but I know something that I displayed, right?
Yes.
Go ahead, ask me questions. So you are the first girl who is taking my interview. So take my interview.
Okay. What are the types of the inheritance?
Inheritance types. Inheritance basically is used for reusability, and there are different ways to implement it. One of way is like a single inheritance, I can say. Some people say simple inheritance, where one class is inherited by another class. Another type is hierarchical. Then another is hybrid, which doesn't support in Java. Then multiple inheritance, which also doesn't support by Java. There is something called multi-level inheritance, where one class inherits another and go on, so on. So like that, multiple classes will be there in a hierarchy. Hierarchical inheritance means one class is at the top, and then next level there are multiple classes, and at the third level there are again multiple classes. So these are the types of types of inheritance. See, try to understand while answering. I never said there are 4 types.
Okay.
It's a problem. When you say 4, then it's a problem, because then interviewers start counting. Okay, 1, okay, 2, 3, and you forget the 4. Then it makes a problem. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, ask.
Why multiple inheritance is not supported in Java?
Yeah, multiple inheritance is not supported in Java, but other languages might be supporting it, and some of
Yes.
them are already supporting it, like C++ and all. But in Java, it is not getting supported because there is diamond problem.
Yes.
That is one reason. Another is like a super call to constructor. What happens whenever multiple inheritance is implemented means multiple superclasses will be there and one subclass. And what happens in subclass, automatically constructor will be added by the JVM. And that constructor will have a super call to constructor. Now there will be issue which super call to constructor will get called, because there are 2 superclasses.
Yes.
Another reason I already told, that is diamond problem, means let's say there are multiple superclasses both having same method. Now there will be issue which method to get inherited into the child class, and that's why they stopped users from implementing a multiple. But that is implemented in case of interfaces. That's great, but I really liked the interview taken by you, and I really liked answers given by you. Let me ask you now more question. What is Visual Studio?
So Visual Studio is a software which is provided by the Microsoft. In the Visual Studio, we can perform the multiple types of code like Java, Python, and by using the Visual Studio is mostly used in the front-end languages like HTML, CSS,
Correct.
JavaScript.
And Eclipse we can use for Java.
Java.
Any other software you know?
STS.
Perfect. STS. That is for Spring 2 suitcase.
Yes.
Means that is for Spring Boot.
Yes.
Okay, that will be easy. Okay, so now next question from me. Like, what is abstraction?
So abstraction is used in a Java to restrict the visibility from the user. That user does not don't want the data. In this abstraction is called by using the abstract keyword.
Perfect. What is the difference between abstract class and interface?
So the difference between the abstract and interface is abstract class is have a constructor, and in this
It have a constructor and interface.
so difference between the abstract class and interface is the abstract class have a constructor, but interface does not have a constructor. Abstract class run or compiled, but the interface cannot be get compiled because it is basically used to achieve the direct abstract.
Okay. What is the difference between overloading and overriding?
So basically overloading and overriding are the principles which is used by the polymorphism. Overloading means a class which have a multiple methods with the different parameters, and in overriding method means in this we can convert the superclass into the subclass. In the overriding method, it will be performed within the class, and in this the parameters must be different. In the overriding method is performed in between the superclass and in the subclass, and the parameters must be same in this.
Great. What is static?
So in the Java, static is a keyword which is used in a Java. Static goes in a memory before the main object creation.
Great. And we can make static to method also, so that directly by class name we can call.
Yes.
Okay, great. Last question from your side to me.
Okay.
No worries, you just ask. Because this video will be watched by many people.
Yes.
I always tell them, don't evaluate candidate, because that's my work to evaluate you.
Yes.
Okay. The main thing for this interview is like a daring to face the camera and coming in front of the audiences.
Yes.
That many people doesn't have.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Ask me one question and then we'll finish up.
So what is the difference between the collection and the collections?
Okay, collection and collections.
Yes.
So collection is the interface and collections is a class.
Yes.
Collection is a framework where collection interface defines a hierarchy for all the classes like ArrayList and all that stuff, #set, #map. Collections is a utility class where all methods are static, which are used for sorting an array, okay, removing duplicates or minimum number, maximum number if you want to find. Then collections will be used. But here collection is just an interface which defines list and set. And then list will have ArrayList, vector, linked list and many more things. And set has like #set. So you understood like what is the difference between collection and collections?
Yes.
Yes, that is how it is. So thank you, Mansi. I really liked today's interaction with you. This is the first time I tried a student asking me question, because I always ask question and people give answers. But that's again one of the boring thing that I do in the mock interviews.
Yes.
But for all the people, those who are seeing this video, I want to tell you, everyone, just understand how you need to build your confidence. How you think yourself that you are not able to answer, but you are able to answer. How to go in front of people. When I passed out in my engineering, even I was not able to talk 50% of what you said now. I was shivering even after pass out. So that days has gone now. Days are for you guys now. So in this world, in this competitive world, it is required that everybody should be having capability to face the people, capability to face the camera, capability to speak in front of many audiences. Interviewer need it. Companies need it. Company need matured people, and you are one of it. So what I'm saying is, everybody, those who are saying, guys, by any chance, if you get chance to display yourself in front of someone, what to say when I ask people to put it on LinkedIn, if you code something, people don't use even that code to put it on the LinkedIn. That's very bad thing. This interview is not for something like IITians or NIT or some big people. This is for all of those people, those who are hesitant to tell answers, those who are hesitant to speak in front of people. And you have seen the experiment. When I asked her to ask me questions, she didn't hesitate. She asked me multiple questions and I tried as a candidate to answer them. So thank you. See you in the next video.